Mr. Dan Almighty presents Rokon Trailbreaker.
What you're looking at here is a 2010, I believe, Rokon Trailbreaker. These things are about 50 years old in design, and what makes them so unique is that they're two-wheel drive. Can you believe that? These things are two-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive? What do you mean? What do I mean? There's the chain on the front, the chain guard. There's the chain on the back. It's pretty neat. The back shock there. Got two disc brakes, front and back. Front one sits right there on top of the front wheel. Really neat design. The other one sits on top of the gearbox back here. There's the rear brake. These things can practically float on water. Yeah, float on water. That's why these rims look kind of unique, because they're actually hollow, but they're sealed. Take this cap off here and you can fill them up with gas. So if you're traveling somewhere really remote, you won't run out of gas, or you'll last a lot longer because you'll have both the front and back rims filled up with fuel. If you don't keep any fuel or anything in the rims, this thing will float. If you come up to a stream or a river that you have to cross that's too deep to drive it, you can get off and kind of walk it across. The wheels kind of act buoyant, or are buoyant, and this thing will float on its side. So you can kind of just push it along. Really, really neat design. Got a front headlight, rear tail light. They're made in the USA, nice and strong. They got 3 gears, and it's operated right here. Third gear, neutral, second gear, neutral, first gear. Third gear is for your top speed of a big old maximum about 65 kilometers an hour. They're not meant for speed, they're just meant to get you places where no other vehicle can take you. Literally. There's about 50 different accessories you can get for these bad boys. 15 inches of ground clearance, which is huge. When you're cruising through the trail, your pegs will actually move right up out of the way, so you won't get hung up as easily and stuff. Really cool. Really, really neat. You can drive about 9 hours straight on these things, through the bush and the muck and the water and just through the trails and wherever you're going. You can go for about 9 hours on one tank, which is pretty darn good. Got hand guards both sides for going through the bush. The bushes won't smack your hands. Big fat tires. Very, very strong machine. Very reliable machine. It starts every time we pull it, you know, to pull start. Hasn't let us down yet. Weighs about 208 pounds. Not too heavy. Very stable driving though. Like when you're sitting on this thing and you're driving on it, it's just so sturdy. They actually call this a moto tractor more than anything else, because that's what best describes it. It doesn't go fast, but it hauls ass. This thing can pull about 3,000 pounds in weight. So that's really quite the workhorse, this thing. So again, you're looking at 2010 or 2009 Rokon Trailbreaker. This is the Trailbreaker version. There's two more. There's a Ranger and also a Scout. There you go, guys. Awesome machine.
Thanks for watching.